The Rubik's Clock. Famously fast, famously cruel. Solvers race to align 18 clock faces. A single slip, DNF. No second chances. The scene has shifted dramatically since the last Worlds. Exhibit A, the reigning champ Tommy Cherry is seated 22nd. The two world record holders headline the psych sheet, as Lachlan Gibson looks to claim New Zealand's second world title, while Volodymyr Kapustiansky, fresh off his world record single, takes aim at the crown. Eager to take their place on the throne are Brendan Dunnigan, the dynamic North American champion, and Eric Kasparek, pioneer of the now ubiquitous 7 Simul method. Not to mention the rest of the field, all of whom are hungry for glory. Could this be the most unpredictable event of the weekend? As always, only time will tell.
You will never forget the day Timon Koleshinsky won the 2025 World Championships in 5x5.
Michael, that's just the first final today. We are coming up with clock finals next. You saw the hype video. You know the names. You know who we're looking out for. Brendan Dunnigan, Volodymyr Kapustiansky, Eric Kasparek, Carter Thomas. It's going to be a final for the ages. Michael,
Here comes clock finals.
Michael, I'm at a loss for words.
Completely dumbfounded.
I am so excited. How can we top this?
One thing I will say about clock finals, we know the meta's changed drastically over the past 2 years, but I don't think anybody expected that not a single finalist from the 2023 World Champs finals would make it to the 2025 finals. We are seeing a completely new set of clock finalists. We are going to see a new world champion. Who is it going to be?
Before that, any more discussion, we're going to send it to Alyssa Esperez to call up our clock finalists.
Let's get this underway.
Next up is clock final. In our 20th seed representing the United States, Grayson James. In our 19th seed representing the United States, Eddie Arts. In our 18th seed, representing the United States, Zachary Cribb. In our 17th seed, also representing the United States, Aaron Jake Wong. In our 16th seed, representing Australia, Kyle Jones. In our 15th seed, representing the United States, Clement D. Tucker. In our 14th seed, representing Switzerland, Alex Mushibroda. In our 13th seed, representing the United States, Quinn Maloney. In our 12th seed, representing the United States, Drake Denton Richard. In our 11th seed, your current North American champion, a one-time world record holder representing the United States, Brendan Dunnigan. In our 10th seed, a 4-time world record holder representing the United States, Volodymyr Kapustiansky. In our 9th seed, a 3-time world record holder representing Poland, Eric Kaspersek. In our 8th seed, representing Finland, Arni Salakari. In our 7th seed, representing Chinese Taipei, Jaden Paramantala Lin. In our 6th seed, representing the United States, Jasper Wolftam. In our 5th seed, they placed second at the European Championship in 2024, qualifying today with a time of 3.14 seconds, representing Norway, Anders Barhaugen. In our 4th seed, they placed third at the European Championship in 2024, qualifying today with a time of 3.09 seconds, representing Poland, Antoni Stojak. In our 3rd seed, a 2024 North American Championship clock finalist, qualifying today with a time of 3.07 seconds, representing the United States, Alessandro Diomampo. In our 2nd seed, a one-time world record holder, qualifying today with a time of 2.91 seconds, representing the United States, Carter Thomas. And in our 1st seed, a 6-time Canadian national record holder, setting a Canadian national record today to qualify with a time of 2.86 seconds, representing Canada, Jonathan Wang. Runners, you may start bringing out the clocks. Competitors, you may start when you're ready. Good luck to all our finalists.
Michael, can you hear the crowd out there going crazy for some of our amazing names here? So many competitive names in our clock finals. Highlighting 2 here, Brendan Dunnigan and Carter Thomas, 2 of the favorites coming into this finals. You see the statistics. Head-to-head, these 2 versus each other. It's been nothing but amazing solving. I saw come out here 2 very different composures between these 2 competitors. Brendan Dunnigan came out here with a 1 held up high. Carter Thomas, stone cold.
And that's just 2 of the competitors that we have in this field. There are so many that are so far down. We're going to try and get all of the main players on stream, but in particular, Volodymyr Kapustyanski, the current North American record holder, seated in 10th in the previous round. But some are saying that
Volodymyr's going right now.
Here goes Volo.
Huge lockups, shaky transitioner, 337 there for Volodymyr.
We know Volodymyr is capable of much better. He's never competed on a major championship before. This man has. Brendan Dunnigan. A lot of people saying he has the competitive experience to back up his skill. Underway now. And it's a good start. 2:48 for Brendan Dunnigan.
It's happening, Michael. It's happening. Here we see now, hopefully we can get up Carter Thomas inspecting right now on the red stage.
Carter Thomas, one of our competitors using 7-tumble flip. What can we glean from this scramble? That's not the great start he wanted. He flips the clock at 2.5 seconds. No, so 2 of our top competitors going over 3 seconds for the first scramble. But we've seen Brendan Dunnigan, stone cold.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. 6.19 there for Carter Thomas. An awful start to the average. That means every other solve he needs to be on his A game.
Antoni Stojak of Poland set himself in seed number 4.
Notably absent from this final, our reigning world champion, Tommy Cherry, and also our current world record average holder, Lachlan Gibson, not in this final. We are going to see a new champion crowned.
It's really thrown a shake-up in the whole system. A lot of people are suspecting Lachlan Gibson might be the new world champion. It's not to be. Here goes Antoni Stojak. At the moment, Brendan Dunnigan well clear on that first solve with a 2.48. What can Antoni do? Another fast solve, 2.66. It's good on both sides.
Antoni Stojak, 266, putting him in 2nd place so far in our projected rankings. Eric Kasparek up next.
Here goes Eric Kasparek, was the first to bring clock
Never
under
mind. Jonathan
3-second
Wong
average.
switching it out.
.05 there for Jonathan Wang. It looked like that scramble doesn't have a single center edge skip. That's what a lot of these clockers are looking for.
In the upper right corner, you just saw Eric Kasparek with a 353 single as well. Currently, out of our top solvers, or out of all of the solves that we've had so far, top 3, 248, 266, 305 for Brendan, Antoni, and Jonathan. Drake Richard inspecting right now.
This appears to be just a warm-up.
Never mind.
This is just a warm-up for inspection.
He is not going up for a solve.
Inspection cues. We have Brendan Dunnigan here. Is away and clear to start off. First solve 248. He's the North American champion from last year.
It's the same old story. At North American Championships, Brendan Dunnigan underperformed round 1, underperformed round 2, and showed up in finals. And we're seeing that exact same story being told once again.
All right, Brendan underway now. Let's see what this scramble has. Can't quite see anything now, but they're looking for that center edge skip.
In the bottom left, you also see Volodymyr Kapustianski starting inspection. We'll keep an eye on both of their times.
Brendan underway now. You go 2.48. He's done it again. 2.48 on both. Volodymyr drops the clock.
Volodymyr, that 571 is counting. Volodymyr's may as well be out of it already. Brendan, another 248 for Brendan Dunnigan.
So for Volodymyr, that solve means that his 3.37 he got on the first scramble is going to be counting. Here goes Carter Thomas. Also didn't do too well on that first one. He got a 6. A lot better than that first solve. 372, and it looks like it's okay, but it's just not a good time for him.
It's okay. It's going to take a lot to pull back again. We have a ton of top solvers already coming in. Times flowing in, but Brendan Dunnigan far and away in the lead.
Nobody else has a single faster than 2.48, and Brendan Dunnigan has 2 of them on the first 2 solves.
All of our solvers right now, I think they might be as shaky as we are, Michael. Jonathan Wong currently inspecting. Our number 1 seed coming into this final.
He had a 305 in the first scramble. That was the 3rd fastest that we'd seen from that scramble.
And it's shaky. He is nervous. 606 for Jonathan.
This new breed of clock solvers that we've got coming up, this is, for many of them, their very first World Championship. They'll be feeling the pressure different to what they've ever felt in their lives before.
We see Arnie up here on the red stage, warming up, preparing for inspection. What appears will be his second solve. Right now, Anthony Stoyak, a 314 as well.
Nope.
The closest person that we have so far to Brendan Dunnigan. Arnie also in contention for being close up.
He had a 3.24 on the first. .40 there for Arnie. It's unfortunate there.
That's going to start
Started
knocking
off
him down.
amazingly. And Eric Kasperek on WCA Live now slotting into 3rd. He goes Brendan Dunnigan, 3rd solve. He's away and clear right now, counting a 2.48. Puts him in a commanding position for the rest of the average. Looks solid solving again.
It's
a little bit shaky, but 2.86. Brendan Dunnigan's running away with the win here.
Dude, Brendan's taking it. Dude, this 3rd scramble, I noticed an extremely lucky skip on the back. I believe I saw 2 center edge skips pushed up next to each other, making Memo even easier for these solvers. I can't wait to see what these solvers can do. This scramble right here might be what Carter Thomas needs to be able to pull back into the running.
Here goes Carter.
Never mind,
Looks like
the scramble is not what I thought it was, but it's still quite lucky looking.
We've got a center edge skip here. That was a really fast flip. Can he finish it off? 333.
He is not happy. It's solved. But he is disappointed. Off stream, Volodymyr with a 236, the fastest solve we have seen in this final so far. Unfortunately, he does have a 337 right now. That is counting. That puts him well behind Brendan Dunnigan. Brendan is playing super safe here. Well, maybe not playing super safe, but he can go super safe right now. Slow for his standards and still pull out ahead.
Brendan's mental is so strong. He's so good over such a multitude of events. He's going to use those skills with his mental game. Jonathan Wang has not started the timer. That's going to be a DNF for Jonathan Wang, our first seed coming into this.
Counting a 606. Jonathan Wang, consider him out.
What an unbelievable upset. He did not start the timer, so you're right. That 6-second solve is going to count. That's definitely going to take him out of the running for the win.
Looking in at some more of our times coming in. Kyle Jones of Australia, also with a 292 single, counting a 359 right now. Anthony Stoyak currently counting a 314.
Here goes Volo. Still looks like we don't have a center edge skip on that scramble. 2.69, is it good?
It's
good. So it's going to count.
Can he redeem it? That 269 is counting. 269 and 337 counting for Volodymyr. It isn't over, Michael.
It's going to take a lot for Brendan not to win this from
We're getting
here.
our stats in now. Volodymyr with a 281 best possible average, 392 worst possible.
No one's solving at the moment, but
It
we're going to be
is.
turning our attention to Brendan as soon as he gets this puzzle. He is in the driver's seat right now. 248, 248, 286.
Speaking
It's stone
of,
cold. Here he comes. That fourth solve is about to be underway.
You're
And with
also-
that, we'll just about be able to know if he can win this world championship.
you're also going to see in the bottom right Carter Thomas getting ready to inspect.
All right, and Carter blinks first. He's underway.
What are we going to see?
It's not a good solve before the flip. It looks like he's almost given
another
up.
slow solve.
Has to flip again to solve the back. 3.5.43 is counting. Here's Brendan.
Carter
Inspecting right now. He could lock this away right now.
Carter Thomas might as well be out of it. Can Brendan lock himself into a win here?
Brendan Dunnigan looking smooth. Could it be? Has to flip to
So,
fix the back.
safety.
3.90.
390. Even if that ends up counting, he's still got plenty of room for error. He looks locked in. Brendan Dunnigan, a 261 best possible average, 308 worst possible. Jonathan Wong, that 288. I don't know if that's enough to save him though, because he has a DNF counting a 606 right now.
Even with that solve, that 3.90, Brendan's still first, top of the table right now. Gonna have to wait to see his last solve. He doesn't even need that much to lock the first place right now. Looks like 3.73 is going to lock him top of the table for now.
Currently, only one person has a best possible average better than Brendan's worst possible average, and that is Volodymyr Kapustyansky,
You've got to
who
think
just received his puzzle.
if anybody can nail down a best possible average beating a 236, it's going to be Volodymyr. We know he has the skill to do it, but can he manage his nerves?
It's his last solve, so we're going to know his average right here and now.
It's not going to be. 302 is going
302.
to count. He's
It's
going to get an
solved.
average in and around the 3 second mark. 303.
Brendan has not locked it in yet. Brendan needs a time at least quite a bit under 3.9 to be able to take the win.
And anybody who's done their fourth solve right now cannot beat Volodymyr, even with that best possible average. So right now it's looking like Volodymyr has a spot on the podium, almost guaranteed. But Anthony Stoyek, 2.73 on the fourth solve, gives him a best possible average that could get himself in the shake-up for the win. It's not done yet, though. Anthony Stoyek, worst possible average of 328, which would mean he would lose to Volodymyr and Brendan.
Look at
So it's going to
Brendan.
come down to this final solve right now.
And Brendan receiving his puzzle. Headphones on.
3.49 is the mark to win.
Cover down. Camera on. Here we go.
Buckle in, everybody. Brendan Dunnigan, cool, calm, and collected right now. This is the biggest moment of his cubing career right now. Destiny is in his hands.
He's won a North America Championships. He has a world record single. Can he get a world's title? Here we go, inspecting now. Brendan Dunnigan.
There's a skip on this scramble. There's going to be a D-move skip here. Isn't
got
it?
it.
323! He's done it! Brendan Dunnigan is the world champion for clock!
Electric. It is the same story again. 286 average. It's not locked in. It's not locked in. It's not locked in. It's not locked in. Anthony Stoyek of Poland has the best possible average of 284. If Anthony can get a single under 2.66,
2.69.
2.69, my apologies, he can get it. No one else in this final is even close to this. We are going to see either Brendan or Anthony take the top spot.
So Brendan has not slowed it up. 323 was not enough to guarantee him a win right now. It's going to be a tough task for Anthony Stoyek. He's going to need to get a 2.69 or better.
I hope we can get eyes on him. If we can hopefully show him off. There he is.
We're waiting for Anthony Stoic.
269 is what Anthony needs. We are still looking for Anthony's last solve. The crowd is electric.
We heard, is
Did he
that
get
it? 254! Anthony Stoic!
Anthony Stoic steals the win!
Unbelievable! At the 11th hour! No pun intended. Anthony Stoic has stolen the win.
284 average for Anthony Stoic. Taking your world championship the win.
What a time to pull out a personal record average. Anthony Stoic on the biggest of stages. It's the most massive moment in his cubing career, and he's locked up the win by 0.02 of a second over Brendan Dunnigan.
Brendan Dunnigan, 286 average, an incredible showing. It wasn't enough. We have our final podium, I believe, locked in. Anthony Stoic at first, Brendan Dunnigan in third, Volodymyr Kapustyansky in third.
It's almost certainly the fastest clock podium you have ever seen at any competition. 3.03 only gets you third here. 2.86 for Brendan Dunnigan. He almost did all that he could, but he didn't do enough to knock out Anthony Stoic.
I'm at a loss for words, Michael. I've run out of things to say. I am truly, truly amazed at the performance of our clock finalists.
From beginning to end, clock has gripped us the entire way through. First it was Lachlan Gibson not even qualifying for the final, and now it's Anthony Stoic swooping in to take the win from Brendan Dunnigan from absolutely nowhere. He is the world champion. He will be world champion for 2 more years. Anthony Stoic, take a bow. You are the winner of clock at the World Championship 2025.
Here we have Anthony Stoic here with an on-field interview with Alyssa Esperaz.
There he is. That's the face of a winner right there. Anthony Stoic from Poland has stolen this win with a personal record average. No better place to do it. And now, Anthony Stoic takes the win ahead of Brendan Dunnigan and Volodymyr Kapustyansky in that order.
We are transferring out to Alyssa Esperaz, who has Anthony Stoic for an on-field interview.
We are here with Anthony Stoic, our clock world champion. Anthony, congratulations. How are you feeling right now?
I have no words. I just can't believe it happened. This is also my PR average, and it's also under 3 seconds, which is a mental barrier that I've been trying to break for so long. And I'm just overwhelmed that I'm like the best. I'm like world champion.
All right, we need to take a break.
Congratulations to all of our clock finalists. Now to our world champion.
All right, once again, we are live here with Anthony Stoic, who just became our clock world champion. Anthony, congratulations. You set a PR in a final round to clutch out the final. Describe the energy in this room.
Well, I am absolutely, I have no words. I'm just so happy right now that I was able to achieve it. My goal going to Worlds was to, just get, top 10 in the final, and I've just won. I just cannot believe it. And also that I got a record average, which is also a mental barrier that I've been bringing for very long, is just insane.
What went into your preparation for this competition?
Well, I was practicing a lot before this competition. 2 weeks I started grinding clock at home and also doing some comp sims with my mom. And basically all of that made this happen.
I'm sure there are so many people who have supported you along the way. Anyone you want to give a shout out to or say thank you?
I want to shout out to my family who is sitting right here.
Awesome. Anthony, you are our clock world champion. Congratulations, and we are setting it back to get set for Pyraminx final.